Hello, everyone, and welcome to Ferris Sports Update. I'm your host, Rob Bentley, and thanks for tuning in. On today's show, we'll update you on the nationally top 5 ranked Ferris State men's basketball squad. We'll check in with Bulldog women's basketball, and we'll end it with Ferris State hockey. We'll start first, though, with Bulldog basketball, and joined by the head coach, Andy Bronkema. Coach, welcome to the show.
Thanks, Robert.
Obviously, your team continues to roll along, 21 overall, first place in the GLIAC right now at 10-1, and certainly you like to have those records on your side here at this stage of the season.
Yeah, I mean, at this stage, that's where you want to be. You want to be in first place and control your own destiny, and we do right now. So plenty of challenges ahead, and we look forward to those challenges.
Talk about the progress that's been made since early in the season. Obviously, a lot of guys coming back from last year, and how they've kind of mixed together here at this point of the season.
Yeah, we're mixing together. We've had a couple different injuries. We had a little flu bug, and we've had some different things that have kept us apart, and now all the pieces are available now. So we're looking to catch a pretty good rhythm, and this year's team is got a lot of returners, but it's not the same as last year's team. A different dynamic, and to be honest, we're still figuring all of that out, and hopefully we better figure it out soon because I think there's nine regular season games left.
This past week, hit the road as you took on Purdue Northwest and Grand Valley State. We'll go to the highlights first of the Purdue Northwest game on Thursday, and a team that you're facing for the first time here in the GLIAC.
Yeah, we welcomed them to the conference, and it was fun to study them and to figure out who they were and what their style was, and I thought they played great against us. And they have some real talented players, a couple big-time seniors and a nice freshman and some pieces around them. So they played hard, made a lot of shots, and had us scrambling for a while, but we just were able to get a nice road victory in the GLIAC, and you'll take those all day long.
Noah King here with a three-point shot, a guy that's been shooting the ball very well for you.
Yep, Noah knows he can shoot it when he's open, and when he's not open, he's he can pass it. So he's playing with confidence and knocking those shots down, and they're a lot easier when you're open. So we tell him to shoot when he's open. You can see some of the highlights here. I mean, most of these shots, there's a little pressure there. That's probably why it missed, but nice tip in. Instant replay right here. But yeah, open shots, they go in a lot more, and we've been having a hard time covering some of those three-point shots. We got to do a better job of that.
Obviously, Purdue Northwest, a team that didn't have a great record coming in, but a team that was much better than maybe the record would indicate.
Oh, most definitely, and then playing them on the road, and they've been in a lot of close games, and I think a 14-point victory here was the largest margin of defeat they've had in a while. And they keep getting better, and they get a feel for what the GLIAC's like, and that's the difference between a at the time 19-1 team and a 1-17 team. There's really not that much of a difference, and that's just the crazy thing about basketball.
Cushingberry knocking down that last shot, had 23 points to lead you, and able to knock down some big free throws as you went down the stretch.
Yeah, well, they were pressuring up, so there's not much of a choice, but for Drew just to try to go around them and start to create just like he did here, and that's what he's good at. So we're plenty comfortable with having him just go with the ball, and people open up on the perimeter, he'll hit them, or otherwise he'll go in and maybe get to the free throw line or finish a layup.
92-78 the final scores. You won the first game on the road trip, you came back home, and then obviously a big game on Saturday night, the West Michigan rivalry against Grand Valley State.
Yeah, I got home, I think it was 2 in the morning, and then checked on the guys, make sure they get to their 8 a.m.s, 9 a.m.s, and they did good there, but prepared for the rivalry, short notice, and just short turnaround with the Thursday-Saturday format, and fortunately we know a lot about Grand Valley, they know a lot about us, not a lot has changed with the coaching staffs or the style of play, and some veteran players on each side, so it was a fun preparation, and I thought we did a good job, and we're ready to go.
As we go to the highlights, obviously not only battling Grand Valley State, but a tough crowd, and certainly a type of game your guys look forward to playing in.
Yeah, I mean, it was a great atmosphere. There's no doubt about it, and our fans show up to this game in numbers too, which is a lot of fun. We had a great support and a great showing, and Grand Valley was very aggressive at the beginning, came out firing and hitting some great shots, and thought they played well. I want to give them a lot of credit. I just thought we had some poise and made plays down the stretch and got the job done.
Grand Valley coming in, a team that was playing with a lot of momentum, coming off a big win over Lake Superior.
A big win. Anytime you can beat Lake Superior, that's a huge win. I mean, because they're such a talented team, and I think they won 7 of their last 8, and having them at home, and to me they were settling into a pretty solidified rotation, and the roles of their guys kind of solidified with with Miles being more aggressive, taking some shots, and the freshmen stepping up, and the rotation of bigs. And I like their team, and I knew it was going to be a big challenge, and we stepped up to it.
Obviously down one at halftime, but you came out in the second half. Got off to a quick start in the second half to kind of take the lead.
Yeah, well, typically, Grand Valley's a grinded out, half-court defensive team, and we were able to put this in the full court, and they participated in that, and they did real well at it. But you just hope that over the course of the 40 minutes that being a little bit more of our style, it would prevail. Hunter Hale caught fire there for a stretch, and part of that was my fault, just having maybe the wrong defenses in at the time. But like I said, we were comfortable with how the game was going up and down, and these guys just needed to make plays, and they did.
Obviously, you talked about Grand Valley being aggressive. Your guys were as well. Noah King with a 3 here, but able to knock down. You had a big advantage at the free throw line.
Yeah, I mean, we're a positioning defensive team, and they're a lay on you type of defensive team, and I thought we attacked well and drew some fouls, and so we were able to get to the free throw line more, and that did help out in the end.
This week, a big game coming up again. Doesn't get any easier as you play Lake Superior State. Obviously, one game behind you in the GLIAC North, and the team that's handed you your only loss coming up here on Saturday.
Yep, been able to review that film already, and saw some things that maybe we can improve on. But the bottom line is the best team that day will win, and it's just going to be a 50-50 game, maybe 51-49 because we're at home in Wink Arena.
Obviously, you know Lake Superior State very well as well, and what will be some keys here for your team on Saturday?
I think anybody would say the keys are, just slowing down their star point guard. I mean, he's extremely talented, really fun to watch and prepare for, and such a competitor. And then putting a high hand up on three-point shooters, just trying not to lose them. I mean, they have great spacing, and they have a great system where they're finding shooters, and if you put too much attention in one area, then somebody's going to burn you. So we just have to, put a high hand up. You don't want to shoot if I'm like this, Robert. But if I'm this far away from you, you're gonna light me up. And you've done that before in noon ball. But so I just got vivid memories of, low hands and bad coverage. So we got to get on them, and that'll be the goal.
Obviously, you started a 3-game homestand. 11-0 at home would have been some keys to playing well here at home inside Wink Arena.
There's always lots of keys, but the number one key is just to have good players. We have great players. They try hard, they listen well, they prepare hard. They've developed since they've been here, and they're unselfish. So all those qualities are the key. And I love our team. We got good players, and that's why we've won a lot of games.
Goals here for the final month of the regular season is you obviously have a lot in front of you here as you look toward the postseason. Yeah,
goals to be the best that we can be. To reach our full potential. We don't know how high that ceiling is. Obviously, if things are available, we want them. So regular season's available, so we want that. Number 1 seed for the tournament's available. We want that. We want to win the tournament. We want the number 1 seed in the region. We want to win the region, win the national championship. It's all available. It's available to a lot of teams right now. So a lot of teams should be talking that way and going for those goals, and we're one of them.
Obviously, this year, 4th straight year with 20 wins or more. I asked you this the other night, but talk about what that means.
I just, hit replay. It means we got great players. I mean, and it means that they've been able to develop and mature here at Ferris State, at the university, and the structure that we have and the things that we can offer them. So great players for, extended period of time. That Noah King, Drew Cushenberry, Hankins, Marquise, that class, Meacham. Hopefully I'm not forgetting anybody, but that class has come through and won a ton of games, and we put bodies around them that complement them, and we just have outstanding student athletes, and I'm just happy that we have really good players. It makes us look good.
Well, Coach, congratulations again on the great start to the year. Best of luck Saturday as you host Lake Superior State.
Thanks.
We'll be back with more Ferris Sports Update right after this.